Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, 4 crazy rescue dogs, a rescue cat, 2 rescue guinea pigs who likes to craft in her spare time, has gone back to school to learn ASL, and is trying to train for Ironman. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message. It boosts my serotonin and my self-esteem, and I could use that. And if you're returning, you already know the crazy you're in for, so grab your drink, sit on back, and let's have at it. Um, Welcome to the chaos. Uh, yeah. This week, well, last week was busy, busy, busy as usual. Like, not complaining. It is what it is. Um, this next week is, even though what's nice is that we don't have classes this next week. Um, and I'm kind of glad. Which I know that sounds horrible, but I kind of it's kind of nice. So yesterday I got to deep clean my bathroom. Today the boy child did 90% of the dishes, probably 95% of the dishes. Uh, we're catching up around the house as far as making it livable. Um, my ex-husband is not moving. I don't know if I gave you guys that update. He definitely was catfish, so he is going to be in a assisted living place just up the road. So I'm gonna take his car and his belongings there later this week. I had 2 cases walk through my door Friday and get retained. So one of them is a felony, and we have our probable cause on that on Tuesday. Um, so it is, even though it's, and then I know I have not tomorrow, but a week from Monday, I have a hearing, and in between there, I have a bunch of stuff I've got to get done. One of the first things, though, that I need to do is clear off my table and my area here. This week, I swear to the Lord above and all that is good, I will make it to the post office. So, if I owe you something in the mail, I know Denise and Jessica, I owe you stuff. I owe somebody a needle minder. And I can see it in my head who I owe it, but offhand I can't think of it. I did get out the pattern that was emailed, so yay me. Um, and I know I still have to do the name pull for the fabric, but I have not done that either. And I'm not I forgot now. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back a couple of episodes and figure it out. And if you do know what stay tuned. Next week I'll have it pulled. Um, so I did my last section of my video for my professor, like for our teen mentors, our deaf mentors on Wednesday. And my mother's like, I mean, it's good, but it's not great. And so her and I started talking, and she's like, and she gave me some pointers. So then I redid it totally off the cuff, and she's like, I wish we had filmed that. And she had tears in her eyes, and I was like, why are you crying? And she's like, because that's what it needs to be. And yeah, I didn't even write down the script, y'all. And I couldn't go back. I couldn't turn around and like hurry up and film it because I was wearing a gray shirt and you couldn't see my hands on the gray. It was too light. There wasn't enough contrast. Um, so I need to film that section of the video, and I need to make it just as good so I can make my professor cry. That's my goal. My goal is to make people cry. Forgive me, the weather is changing here. I live in Michigan, for those of you who are new. And yeah. The other thing is I did something the other day to my wrist. This is the wrist that I smashed in the car accident, and whatever is runs like right here. I'm assuming it's a tendon or nerve. Holy Mother of Jesus. Um, that is an intense pain to the point where I have some lidocaine cream. That's not touching it. And I have tried um, a muscle relaxer that I take for my back. Not touching it. I've tried just ibuprofen. That's not touching it. So, which also means that holding my fabric, because I stitch in hand, holding my fabric has been rather difficult. Um, I can stitch, excuse me, I have the hiccups, for about 10 minutes before it starts really hurting, and then it's like I'm out for a while. The other thing is, out of the last 7 days, I have biked at least 5 of them. I'd like to tell you I'm going to get on my bike again today, or to get on my bike for the day. I'm going to tell you it's probably not going to happen because it's already 9:30 at night, and yeah. I finally just ate for the first time today. I had some toast for breakfast. That's been about it until I ate for dinner. So, whatever is invaded my body is not COVID. I did test for COVID the other day and it came up negative, but I have been exposed to COVID, so who knows? COVID again. Exposed. All I have been doing lately is I've been sleeping. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been sleeping, but it's been like really cruddy sleep, so I don't know that it really counts as sleep. But whatever. So, anyways, we're off this week. I do have, like I said, I have the hearing. I have a couple motions that need to go in, and some other things. And then hopefully Matt has said that yes, this week we are going to get over to the office with him, hang up a lot of my artwork, and get that taken care of so that then I can put stuff on my credenza and stuff. Today I went over there tonight and I got my internet, my router and modem and everything hooked up, and got the Amazon Fire Stick hooked up into my TV and everything too. So things are progressing. Things are busy. Um, I'm not gonna complain. I don't want to come across as I'm complaining because I'm really not. I am just, you know. So this past week, stitching wise, I actually got some stitching done that I can show you. And am I back to my normal like Monopoly Monday, Wiener Dog Wednesday, all of that? No, I'm not. It was too crazy with everything going on. Um, so that did not happen. But I did make progress. I only have to do 2 more stitching times on this square for Jeep Van Gogh here to be crossed off, which then just leaves me 2 more squares by the end of December, which means God willing, I should have a full covered whip go board. If I finish early, I still have the 1 block that I owe from last year. Whip go board. I know it's crazy, but there's part of me that wants to still go back and do it. If I do that, then that would be 10 days or 10 stitching sessions. Excuse me 1 second. On Lady of the Flag, which I really do want to work on. And knock that out. So I may still go back, and I know it sounds weird. I should just let's just whip go board go. That's not how my brain works. And if you're new here, I'm sorry, but that's just not how I work. You know, I get these notions. I do have my backs ready to go for 12 by 12 for New Year's. I thought I was going to be lucky enough that I would have my Celtic ladies ready to go, and that I was going to start them on Christmas. Remember, I talked to you guys. I thought, yep, I had found most of the fabrics that I had wanted, except for my Christmas smushed together and the autumn. Well, I got my fabric in, and I don't like it. And two of them I don't like, not because I don't like the fabric. I do. The problem is that the fabric goes this way. It's a landscape. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why. It goes this way. It doesn't go this way. And I needed to go portrait, not landscape. So, um, and then I had ordered the one that was supposed to look like the beach, which I was so excited about. And the sand looks like gray camouflage to me. So I'll show you those. But I've already been in touch with Fabric Flair, and they have been great, and they are going to take them back. So that's another reason that I've got to get to the post office this week. So, okay. So overall, my main focus has been Rosie. If you're new here, I don't know. I post about Rosie. I talk about Rosie all the time. Rosie is my friend's truck that he is restoring. This is a gift for him. I would like it done. I would have liked it done for Christmas, but I don't see that happening. It will get done as soon as possible, though. But made some good progress. Not great progress, but good progress. Ugh, I love her so much. I really and truly do love this piece. Even with all of the confetti. Oh my God, is it? Past Kelly, was not mindful of future Kelly or present Kelly about the amount of confetti in there. Past Kelly was just concerned about what it would look like and wanted the picture to be amazing. What past Kelly didn't realize was that's a lot of confetti. So we'll plow through it. We'll keep going at it, and it will get done as soon as possible. Next up, I did stitch on this morning, not for very long. It's Vanessa's stocking. It won't say Vanessa, although now it's become such a joke that it may get stitched as Vanessa. It's not. It's for my son, William. Oh, boy child. This is his stocking that he picked. Did I get a lot done? No, I did not. Did I get more than nothing done? I did. I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I do love this. Like, I like watching it come together. It's just, oh, but Fusilicates. If you know, you know. Fusilicates. So we're up in here. Oh, Vanessa. I have a pile here of, like, it's a bin, and I just went to set it on top, and it slid onto the other side of the bin, which means it could be on the other side of the chest freezer. But future Kelly will worry about that. Present Kelly is just going to sit here and laugh about it. Okay. One of the other pieces I worked on was Jeep Van Gogh. Jeep Van Gogh is officially at 4%. 4% done, y'all. Again, that is the tire to the Jeep in the corner. I know. You know, it's really bizarre that I get excited that a project is finally done at 4%. Jeep Van Gogh is still on the board. That's the other, it's one of the other two squares. It's Jeep Van Gogh and the periodic table. So, okay. I worked on sorority Saturday. I actually worked more than just Saturday. I worked another day last week on this too. I don't know why. I just felt the need. I have all of the black done in this piece now. And now I am filling in my coloring book is what I call it. So I got all of the black on over here done. And then I finished filling in the red and the gold there. That is my sorority armorial bearings. I'm an Alpha Gamma Delta alumni. Once an Alpha Gam, always an Alpha Gam. And I was inspired by Corey Creates to honor my sorority. And I'm very excited about that. Okay, so the other piece I worked on and is now officially down to if you have not seen me in glasses, this is me in glasses. I dropped a thread. And I hope my dog isn't eating it because... Hold, please. Hold, please. Okay. The thread has been recovered. Okay. So I worked a lot on Mermaid Santa or Santa Mermaid. So good. Y'all, he is so good. I officially have all of the stitching done and I'm just working on the back stitch. That said, there's a whole lot of back stitch. And remember that some of them are 2 strands, some of them are 3 strands. There's 3 different colors of back stitch in this baby. But can we just love him? My only regret now, I don't regret it enough that I'm going to redo it. I kind of wish I would have added some whisper into his beard or maybe into the hat just to even add more to him. So I have to, so his arms obviously are done, but I have to add all the tattooing in. And then all of the scales. There's a chance he could get done for Christmas. I think what would help me is if I printed out right now. So we all know Pattern Keeper doesn't keep track of the back stitching. So I think what I really need to do, I did replace the color ink cartridge in my computer rather than trying to work off my computer where I can't sort of highlight what I've done, which makes it rather difficult. I think I just need to sit down, print off the pages, and go from there. Because I think once I can kind of, maybe when I can do that, we might see a finish on him much sooner. Okay. So that is all of the stitching that I did last week. I am hoping to do more this week just because it is, I don't have school stuff. Even though I've got a lot of work stuff and other things, I'm hoping on Thanksgiving, the kids and I have decided that don't laugh, but my kids and I don't like turkey. It's not our favorite protein. And so we have decided, since it's just 3 of us, that we're actually going to do ribs and homemade mac and cheese and I don't know, some sort of vegetable. But that's what we're doing for Christmas, or for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to, honestly, I'm taking the day off of work. I'm not going to talk to clients. I'm not doing anything work related. I'm not planning on, other than doing dishes from dinner, not planning on doing any housework that day. It is literally, I'm going to sit in this chair and either knit or stitch all day. because I can do the homemade mac and cheese. I can get that ready to just pop into the oven the day before, or realistically even 2 days before. Um, and yeah, I can just, not have a worry about it. And so it could be a very low maintenance kind of day, and I really am looking forward to that kind of day. Um, Again, excuse me for the runny nose. Okay, haul. So I actually had quite a bit of haul coming in. One of the groups that I'm in, I will be honest with you, I don't remember what. I don't remember what group it is. But the woman had a couple of these kits, and I fell in love with it. And I debated and I debated, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, yeah, why am I not? It would be your favorite saying out of my mouth. It'll be a quick stitch. Can't take that long. I honestly, I haven't even pulled the pattern out to see how big it is. But how cute is that? That stocking is not stitched. It comes with a kit. Because at first I was like, because she was like, oh yeah, it comes with the stocking and the little, like, and the beads or the buttons. And I was like, well, I have buttons here. Like, I was like, I don't need the stocking. And I guess, yes, I do. So it is by Crosswing Collection, right? No, it's my Sisters and Best Friends. It's a stocking button kit. Um, they recommend doing it on a 28 count winter finch linen by Crosswing Collection. And it calls for gentle art sampler threads, which I have some. I don't know that I have these. Um, but it does give a DMC conversion. It's 78 by 126, which really is not horrible. Um, so, um, but does anybody know? Because I would love to do this also for a friend of mine. Where do I get more of these little stockings? I mean, I guess I could knit them up. I mean, it's not like it's be kind of easy. It's just a tube, really. And it's not shaped very much, except for at the end, it's got some decreases, which I think is what somehow gives it the. I need some more little stockings. So if you have an idea, because the buttons are like nothing. Like the buttons are. That's easy. Okay, so we got that. The other thing that I got that I fell in love with is another lavender and lace. Okay, so apparently I am more of a lavender. Lately, I seem to have been more a lavender and lace than I am a Mirabilia, which is kind of weird. But whatever. I have more Miras too. Trust me, I have Miras. But this is the one I was talking about. I absolutely love it, but I want to put it on more of a blue. I don't like this olive green. I think it doesn't really do much for it, to be honest with you. I think it will pop much better off of blue. The other thing that I would really like to add, some sort of rug so they are grounded. Right now they're just floating in space, and that, it's just aesthetically, it's weird to me. But I cannot wait to get that started. Okay, so excuse the crinkles while I do this. But this is the fabric split. And again, this is not to diss fabric flare. It's beautiful. It's just not going to work for what I need it to. But see, it's gray. That does not look like sand. That looks like gray camouflage. And then I was all excited, but do we, like, there's like this harsh line between, I mean, I guess it looks better on camera than, but in person, it's gray. It's not brown. It needs to be tan. Um, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I, I, I just don't know. And it's a shame because I really do like. So I love this one as well. But the poor fabric goes like this. Well, that's not going to work for my lady. And it's so muted, you can't tell the difference hardly between the sky and the grass and the meadow. And then this one, I actually really did like. But again, I wasn't paying attention. It says landscape right on it. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But I needed portrait. Because if it went this way with the tree here, it would be perfect for my winter Celtic lady. So now it's back to the drawing board. So those have to go back. And then the only other thing I got in the mail, and this is Michelle McGraw's fault, because she showed this little Santa girl, like Mrs. Claus, and I fell in love. Am I going to stitch it how it's charted on the cover? No. And thank you, Michelle, for giving me this idea, because I don't know that on my own I would have been like, duh, just pull out what you want and stitch it that way. Okay. Because is that sweet? Absolutely. Is it cute? Yes. Would it be gorgeous? Would it be adorable on a wall? Absolutely. But, oh my God, is she not the most adorable? So I am literally going to just stitch Mr. and Mrs. Claus with the little presents. Now I may do separately. I may do like Frosty and the little bird, and then come over here and maybe pull the reindeer out and do him separately. And I will be honest, that little gingerbread is so cute that I've got to figure out where to put him, because he's so cute. He's so sweet looking. So I may, but like I said, is she not just, chef's kiss, she's so cute. So Michelle has already stitched hers. It's up on her Instagram, and it is absolutely adorable stitched. So I got that in the mail. But like I said, it's perfect. And it reminds me, like, and I don't know if we all talk about this enough, like, absolutely, if you don't want to stitch the whole thing, pull out what you want pull out the elements and just do them. So, that is all my stitching. That is all of my haul. This next week, it is going to be, I literally, I'm focusing, tomorrow, my big plan is to, clean out my refrigerator. I mean, after working, I'm going to work on like client work. And so my two big goals, so tomorrow, are to clean out the refrigerator and to get my little workspace here under control. If I can do all those three things tomorrow, and bike, that would be great. What I don't get done on Monday will carry over on Tuesday, but Tuesday I'm in court for a probable cause hearing on a felony charge with a client, so that may be a little tricky. Just because that's going to be my main focus work-wise. As far as house, though, Um, I would like to get the area around my bike cleared out. Um, and then a bunch of my ex-husband's stuff packed up into his car so that I can take that over on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be meal prepping, and I haven't quite decided what I'm going to stitch on Thanksgiving Day. Normally it would be Wiener Wednesday, which is ironic, or Wednesday is Wiener Wednesday, which I'm working on turkey sausage. Um, but at the same time, like, which would be fine to work on Thanksgiving, that would make sense. But I kind of want to pull out something that maybe I haven't touched in a while or am close to hitting a goal on and try and push that. But really, I think what I'm going to end up doing is working on Rosie, which is absolutely fine. I may just use it as a truck Thursday. I don't know. So I kind of gave up on Monopoly Monday for now. I may do Modern Folk Embroidery Monday to get that piece to the 50% mark. I'm super, super close on that, and that's where I would like to be by the end of the year. Since I clearly am not going to hit getting Monopoly done this year, which is fine, which is fine. So I'd like to hit Modern Folk Embroidery to get that one to 50%. I'd like to get Pandemic to 25%, which I'm not that far from either. So those may be the three I work on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows what I'll do. Or I may just get drunk and play Elf on a Shelf, the Christmas game that we have with the kids. Who knows? Who knows? I'll let you know next week, though. I have a couple interpreting things coming up in this next week as well that I've been invited to. So yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna let you go. So remember, you are smart. You are loved. You are wanted. You are cherished or appreciated, whichever sign you want to use it for. You are beautiful and you matter. So, sending you all the love, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.